What's up? What's up? It's the Arthur Moats Experience. I'm Arthur Moats, and of course, man, we got a nice one planned tonight, like we always do. I mean, I don't know why we saying that as if it's anything different. I mean, I try to come through with something fire for y'all, you know, my insights and everything like that, and plenty of fun in between. But like always, man, got the homie TG gonna tap in at 9 o'clock with us, man. Get his thoughts on all the new happenings around Steelers Nation, which is basically we're all still on Aaron Rodgers watch. We got Cam Hayward comments on Aaron Rodgers. We'll obviously, you know, spend some time with that. But you know, we gotta talk about that a little bit more because clearly, we are invested. We're in this thing. It's giving Brandon Ayuk vibes, but we all the way in it now, so I'm committed. All right. So we definitely gonna talk about that. Got March Madness actually kind of low key starting right now, man. I got the games on in the background and everything, man. So obviously we know that's going to be fun, man. Popping off the weekend the right way. And then let's see what else we're going to tap into, man. We had a couple of, let's see. We had one re-sign and then one additional guy that we just brought into the family as well. So super excited to talk about all of those guys. And potentially, man, if we have enough time on the front end, man, open up these phone lines a little bit too, man, because I might hear how y'all feeling about this Rodgers situation, all right? Because I done talked about it a lot, all right? I got other people I'm going to talk to about it with this week, man. Obviously, we talked about Mark Bergen, right? And how he was on with us, was that last week, man, and really enjoyed that content, man. So think about spinning the block with him as well. So stay tuned. But you know, this is where we at right now with it, man. But I do see y'all pulling up in the comment section, man. Shout out to all of y'all that are rocking out tonight. See the homie Rod Dollar. Yeah, shout out to Rod Dollars, man. He got a birthday tomorrow, turning a big 3-5. So happy early birthday to your Rod Dollars, aka Mouse. All right. You already know it's all love, man. Appreciate the way that you rock out, the way that you do. But yeah, definitely enjoy the birthday eve or the penultimate day or night to your birthday or however we want to say it, man. All right. But either way, turn it up, man, the way you're supposed to, man. Shout out to Rod Dollars on the front end of this thing, man. Let's get it. Next concept, you know I gotta stay with that positivity. I research too much to not be positive. All right. I'm like a monk. I just be over here, meditate, listen to my nice little chill music, research stuff, just vibed out, chilling, vibing, cooling. All right. So you already know the energy, man. Always, man. But hopefully y'all are enjoying yourselves. And if that is the case, man, drop it in the comment section where you're tuning in from. All right. So that way I can give that big boy shout out to start the day's show. But of course, don't forget to hit that like button one time for the culture and subscribe if you are new to the channel. Said, man, just be vibing out of here, man, on a casual little Wednesday. All right. Oh, shout out to Leah Warren. I sees you, Leah. I sees you in the 254, starting it off the right way. Killeen, Texas. Yes, indeed. Mike Hood in the 614, Columbus, Ohio. And the day before birthday boy, I'm talking Rod Dollars, Mr. I'ma be 35 tomorrow. Always tapping in the 330 Youngstown, Ohio, aka share a line, baby. Share a line. Robert Martin tapping in the 757 Williamsburg, Virginia. Shout out to Williamsburg. And I do see you, Corey Hewins, rocking on the 864 Greer, South Carolina. And you know I gotta shout out John L., who's in the 304 Morgantown, West Virginia. It's almost heaven. And you know I gotta talk to Mr. Almost Heaven in about 56, man. I don't even know why I be talking like he really gonna be ready at 9 o'clock. We all know TG by now. TG is never ready at exactly 9 o'clock, but it's all good. All right, it is all good. Shout out to Heather Dope tapping in the 717 Central PA. Salute to you as well, man. Appreciate you always rocking out. And of course, the homie Craig Ellis in the 717 Lancaster, Pennsylvania. And I do see you, Mason Mania, all the way in West Mississippi. Don't think I ain't see you. M-I, crick letter I, crick letter I, humpback I. Was I don't know who's do that? All right, my bad. But salute to each and every one of y'all, man. Like I said, I do appreciate you all being here tonight, man, rocking out with the boy. And let's see. And yes, I do see you, Chad Schrader, all the way in Pittsburgh, PA. Always good to hit that local crowd, baby. Salute to you. But let's see what we have going on. That boy That boy 23. Shout out to that boy 23 sparking us off with the man. You dropped, that boy 23 woke up this morning with it on his mind. He dropped the super chat at 8:45 a.m. I said, boy, I can assure you I was not on this thing at 8:45 a.m. In fact, what was I doing at 8:45 a.m.? I was putting the guest bed together. That's what I was putting the bed together today, ladies and gents. All right. Yeah. We bought the guest bed about 2 weeks ago. I totally forgot to put the bed together. I randomly opened up the guest room and I was like, oh, might need to do that. So yeah, I wasn't gonna go golf today, but yeah, had to get that up out of here. All right, had to go take care of that house stuff first. All right, so we did get the bed put together, everything worked out, but yeah, that's what I was doing at 8:45 this morning. All right, furthest thing away from being on YouTube. But salute to you, baby. Salute to you, that boy 23. But he says the draft is in Pittsburgh next year. Comp picks are up. Trade up next season in incoming, and I'm assuming he's talking about incoming will be the draft, man, because that is what some people have talked about based on some of the prospects that are supposed to be coming out next year. You obviously know Archman is the big name. Got the kid from Penn State. I want to say it's four names right now that I keep seeing circulate, man. So I'm assuming that that's kind of the mindset, that's kind of the vibe. They looking at that as, oh, those are lucky sweepstakes. Y'all know how I feel about them quarterbacks or any of these draft classes, man. Prove it first, and not the kids level, like at the big boy level. But I do see what you on, that boy 23. And yes, that could definitely work. For certain, it could work, man. If we don't like what we do this year, man, we're going to have a lot of comp picks due to, well, number one, Dan Moore. Shout out to Dan Moore, all right? We are so glad you signed that big boy contract, all right? But that gives us a comp pick. When we're talking about Najee Harris, potential comp pick. When we're talking about Justin Fields, comp pick, right? So we should be getting nice returns with that. And yes, if we are in a situation where a year from now, we're looking up and we're like, bro, we still don't have the answer to quarterback yet. Heck yes, man. Package all them picks, move up into that top 10, top 5, wherever you need to get to, and go ahead and make a move, baby. All right. So yes, we are for certain on the same page there. All right. And then that boy 23 also says, fun rule I think we should be added. Since yards after catch count for quarterbacks, interception return yards should go against it. Imagine having 100 yards, then throwing 100-yard pick six, then have it 0. That would actually be funny. I ain't even hating on you on that one. I low-key could get behind that, all right? I mean, because that is something that I've seen when, I guess, everybody is trying to figure out how to maximize value, right? So what statistic or what metric should belong to a player? So when you're talking about from the quarterback's perspective, yeah, we see some of these quarterbacks throw for 300 yards in a game, and it's like, all right, you watch the tape, and it's a bunch of 5 and 10 yard slants and screens that these receivers are just taking 90, 60, 80 yards. That's a lot of these college quarterbacks, right? Then they come to the league and we like, hey, bro, you got to read this defense. And they struggle with that. So yeah, part of that, the receiver is saying, man, I should get more credit for that versus just being yards at the, like you should put that all on me, but I get it. So I guess the flip side, yeah, from a quarterback's perspective, if this counts for you, then let the interception yards count against you. I don't hate it. The one that I'm more so open to, and I do think is easier to implement. What about these interceptions, bro? When it hits off of a wide receiver's hands blatantly, like 2 hands here, or it bounces off his shoulder pads and it pops up in the air. I mean, come on now. I think that should be a turnover credited to that receiver, not to these quarterbacks. And a lot of these quarterbacks, man, be getting an extra 2 to 3 picks solely based off of their receiver not catching catchable balls. To me, that would be the rule that I would implement it, man. Put that turnover on that wide receiver. He should have caught the football, man. No, don't let that because it bounced off his hands. Now it's on the quarterback's fault. I don't like that. So that's just my little grievance. All right, just throw that out there. But shout out to you, that boy 23. Shout out to you. All righty. Tons of fun. Shout out to tons of fun rocking out too, man. And hey. I like it. He's spicy from the top rope. I see a tons of fun. All right, man. You know what? Since you already gonna hop on that, I'm a 2 birds in 1 stone this thing real quick. All right, just let me cook for a second. Yeah, baby, we know we got to talk about these Aaron Rodgers these comments that my man Killer Cam had to make on Mr. Aaron Rodgers. All right, so I hit that like button one time for the culture, and don't forget to subscribe either if you're new to the channel. Tons of fun on the front end of it says Cam needs to shut his mouth. It's bad enough Deshaun Elliott mentioned retirement. Complain about money last year. Now I'm saying that, shaking my head. Now listen. For those of you that don't know, for those of you that may have been elsewhere, the big dog did speak, Killer Cam. Yes, and basically what he was saying was, I'm not going into any darkness retreat. I'm not doing any of this extra recruiting. My recruiting pitch to Aaron Rodgers is you either want to be a Pittsburgh Steeler or you do not want to be a Pittsburgh Steeler. It's that simple. And if you do, great. If not, in the words of him, no skin off of his back. And largely that's due to the fact that we've seen how the Aaron Rodgers watch has extended now going into 2 weeks of free agency, with some speculation out there that it might even go past the draft. And that's the part that a lot of people, when you're talking about Aaron Rodgers, that's kind of wearing on them. When you're talking about the Steelers, whether it's Cam Hayward thinking of it from a pride standpoint, we the bleeping Pittsburgh Steelers, man. We ain't kissing nobody's butt. We not chasing behind nobody, man. You either want to be here or you don't. I love that mindset. I love that mentality. But you're also going to have some of the other people that have what? Hey, man, we need a quarterback like yesterday. We haven't won a playoff game since I was out there playing, which is a long time ago. Was it 2016? It's been a long time. So can a beggar be a chooser, so to speak? And for that, I can understand the people that are like, shut your mouth, Cam. You better sit here, get that man Aaron Rodgers, whatever he needs, however long you need to wait, because if he does come in here, that gives us a better chance of winning in the postseason. I get that crowd as well. But then I also get the crowd that's like, man, he a lot. And his skills have definitely started to diminish. And for him to still carry himself as if he's the, MVP, people's champion, all this other stuff. Come off your high horse a little bit. We'd rather roll with Mason, load up the box with him, and then let the chips fall where they may. I get that. That was kind of my sentiment on Monday, and that's kind of what I've been shifting to, because I also have run out of patience at times. Not saying that you can't reset the clock, though, right? And that's what I'm trying to do when I think of Rodgers. I think the last report I saw was that the Steelers were giving him a 1-year offer, and if he takes it, great. But at the same time, they are preparing to move forward with their quarterback, plan, and that could be just their focus on the draft. And if that is the case, I am completely fine with that as well. Is Aaron Rodgers a heck of a player? Yes. Is Aaron Rodgers still a guy that can elevate your roster at this stage? Yes. But at the same time, does Aaron Rodgers have some limitations? Yes. Has he fallen a little bit off from where he once was? Yes. And that's normal at that age, along with coming off the Achilles. Does Aaron Rodgers bring a lot from a, personality and, temperament standpoint? Yes, he does. We get all of that. But at the same time, comparing Rodgers to the options, right? Whether that's Russ, whether that's Mason, whether that's trading for a quarterback right now that we would deem as viable, right? We brought up some dudes last show. Was it Brock Purdy, Kyler Murray? We talked about Trevor Lawrence. We talked about. If we're comparing Rodgers to any of these college kids coming out right now, none of those guys, to me, give you a better chance of winning next season more than Aaron Rodgers. And that's what I'm sure the Steelers are looking at talent-wise, just talent alone, and they're saying, Rodgers gives you the best chance. After Rodgers, you go Russ, and then after Russ, you start looking at some of these younger players, because now it shifts from, can we win it all this year? Then it shifts to, all right, which one of these guys is going to be competitive this year, but we can see them in our long-term plans in the next, 3 to 4 years type concept. Those are some of the things that we plan back and forth with, and I'm torn because yes, Rodgers is still our best option, but at the same time, I am tired of this game that he's playing, man. And I get it, man. He's earned the right to take his time, but at the same time, the Steelers don't have to abide by, his timeline. They could still operate on their own and say, well, hey, man, we do appreciate, who you are and the way that you conduct your business. But for us, the timelines just didn't match. And I think the Minnesota Vikings, they kind of already said that. They said that they're going to roll or go forward with J.J. McCarthy. So now as we're sitting here, I'm looking and I'm like, all right, you losing out on some teams per se, Aaron Rodgers, the longer you wait. And shoot, right now we done brought in Mason Rudolph. We feel good in the sense that, yes, Mason could get us out of a stadium. If Mason had to start, we would feel fine with that. So it's like, all right, how much longer until the Steelers say, okay, Russ, we want you to come back. Or if not Russ, hey, we're just going to draft somebody. Like, that's where it's about to start getting to. And, that's one of the things that I'm sure for Aaron Rodgers, he's considering. But I think all of those factors, all those variables are at stake or at play here. And that's why we all are just kind of like, yo, I don't know if I love it. I don't know if I hate it. I don't know if I want him anymore. I don't know if I don't want him anymore. And hearing Cam kind of speak on it, you could kind of hear it just seems like, he's tired of the pre-show to the circus already. It's like, bro, you ain't even got here yet. You already started to wear on people's patience, man. You got to chill, bro. Like, you either in or you out. And Deshaun Elliott, obviously for him, he just simply, flat out say, hey, man, keep that retirement over there, man. We won't need him. All right. And that's because a lot of dudes, like I said, they just don't feel like dealing with the Rodgers effect. What we're seeing right now. We all are feeling it and we don't love it. But at the same time, we would all say, yeah, we wouldn't hate him being on the team. We wouldn't hate him playing quarterback because he's still, talent-wise, he's very gifted. So here we are. But, that's kind of why I'm at with it right now with Rodgers, man. We're going to have some patience. But I do like the fact that we're at least trying to take some of that driver's seat back by doing the whole 1 year. This is what it is. We will see how you act going forward. I do like that part. All right. But let's see. All right. Oh, okay. I see some supers coming in here as well. All right. Oh, and actually some of these are pertaining to the convo. So shout out to y'all for that. But yeah, man, good old AA Ron. All right. In fact, I'll leave that graphic up and let's get through a couple of these supers real quick as well, because like I said, man, I'm sure y'all going to keep this convo kind of rolling. All right. James Skicka, he says, Moats, Coach Cowher said recently via a interview that he thinks we should go with Russ. I'm just saying. And peace. No, salute on that. And trust me, James, I did see that. Russ is a good quarterback. I know people are conditioned to feel like if a player isn't great, that means they suck. There is a world where there is some like in between that, and Russ is still on the higher end of that in between. So yeah, I'm very confident that if you were to bring Russ back, you could still get the job done and get it done at a very high level. To me, I think that him or Rodgers could play and get it done at a very high level. The reason why I prefer Russ is it's less of this, the nonsense that comes with it. Where you're like, bro, why do you have to make it difficult? Why does it always have to be main character? You know what I mean? Like, you always got to make it about you, and you carry yourself in a way that seems to rub a lot of people the wrong way. Like, I get your confidence, man, and you're gifted as heck, but that's the part that turns people off a little bit when you're thinking about Aaron Rodgers. So I get what Bill Cowher is saying. I also like the familiarity that Russ has already being a part of the organization, already being a part of Arthur Smith's system as well, and already having a relationship. Now, granted, the reports seem like that relationship isn't the best, but as long as you're alive, man, you got a chance to get it right. You got a chance to improve it. And I think Russ is a dude that'll be open to that, and Arthur Smith will be a dude that'll be open to that if those guys were to come back together, because at the end of the day, you're trying to win. And if you win, everybody looks good, everybody gets paid more, and everybody is always more buddy-buddy when you're having success. Alrighty. AJ Martinez showing love. He says, yo, fam, I'm on the road, but I'm listening. Love, blessings, respect. Let's go, Mason. And he says 55 is one chat GOAT status. Shout out to you all. Shout out to AJ, man. Shout out to AJ. All right. And then James Skicka also coming back, man. Like I said, I thought y'all was going to stick with this with this here quarterback topic. That's why I just left the graphic up there like that. I think I was right. All right, James Skicka, he says, also, if we were to get someone like Jalen Milroe, Russ would be a genuine dude to mentor him for our future. Now, respect on that. And I saw Jalen Milroe in that, 4.37, I believe it was, 40-yard dash. Pretty impressive. Absolutely. But if we're talking which player is the better potential mentor to a Jalen Milroe, Aaron Rodgers versus Russell Wilson, yes, I'm with you. I'm taking Russell Wilson for that role 9 times out of 10. I just think his temperament is more open to that. I think that him as just from a mentorship standpoint, I think he's more open to that, and it wouldn't potentially be as cancerous in terms of what he'd be teaching him. He would teach him, how to operate, how to do all the things the right way organizationally. Whereas we know at Rodgers, at this stage, he is a little bit more on the I do it how I want to, and I let the organization kind of adjust to me. Whereas we know with Russ, it's more so he's going to adjust to the organization. To me, if I'm teaching my next future leader, my next future quarterback, I would much rather they have that approach of I will adjust to the organization versus I'm going to make this organization adjust to me. I just, personally, I just think one's a little bit smoother and easier to work with, whereas the other one, you can still have success with it, but it's going to ruffle some feathers. It's a little bit more rigid. It's a little bit more, apprehensive in its approach. All right. Mike Hood, he says, Rodgers can pee up a tree. We want volunteers, not hostages. Rock with Mason, grab Will Howard or Jackson Dart. We will be fine. Salute to you, Moats, or Mr. Moats, chat fam. Here we go. Salute to you, Mike Hood. Yeah, I don't hate that, man. We obviously know Will Howard and Jackson Dart were the two quarterbacks most recently linked to the Pittsburgh Steelers in terms of interest. But we also know that Coach Tomlin was down in Tuscaloosa for Alabama's pro day where Jalen Milroe ran the 4.37. But the night before he did that, Coach T took him out to dinner. All right. So when you start thinking about guys going out to dinner, top 30 visits, Coach Tomlin going to pro days, combine meetings, all of these things are valuable information because in some capacity, these things have to happen in order for us to draft a guy first round, second round, third round, etc. Somehow, some way, we've either top 30 visited, we either combine visited, we either pro day visited, or we took him out, had one of those dinner type things. All right, so definitely something to see. So the fact that they were spending some time with him lets you know that there is interest, and they're also trying to gather information just in case they have to play against him at some point. It goes both ways. We're trying to get information in terms of if you should draft the guy, but we're also trying to get information in the sense of how do I stop this guy? Let me see what that looks like in real life. So I do like that part in terms of the due diligence, but Jalen Milroe is for certain a quarterback that we've talked about, for certain a quarterback that I have some interest in because we said that was the, Justin Fields, just the younger version, reset the clock on him and obviously has to develop more. But that was kind of the thought process with a guy like that. So I don't hate that. But yeah, I'm with you, Mike Hood. Volunteers, not hostages. It doesn't take that long. If you want to be here or not. If you want to go to the Giants, go to the Giants. There's nothing wrong with that. But if you want to be a Steeler, be a Steeler. I feel you, Cam. And when the captain said, the captain speaking. And I do like the fact it was Cam that said that, right? I feel like if it was anybody else, man, people be looking at him sideways. Deshaun Elliott kind of said what he said. He was looking like, oh, hey, bro, you balled out this year, but hey, easy. Cam said, we like, hey, all right, that's the voice. That's the heart. Yeah, represents the city. Killer Cam, man of the people. Remember that. All right. So that's the part where I'm like, all right, Big Dog spoke up, man. He let y'all know how he feels, man. So I do like that, man. Love the fact that it was Cam. Because like I said, that's the captain. That's the former first rounder. That's the future Hall of Famer. That's the dude that stood on business for the longest time and played through every type of injury, then been the face of it through it all. Good years, bad years, playoff runs. Like, he's one of those guys. So when he is saying that, man, it matters. It's going to hit a little bit more. It's going to resonate a little bit more inside of that organization. And in terms of, Aaron Rodgers, we know he hears a lot. He'll hear that message for certain. I mean, shoot, I turned on ESPN, man. Stephen A. Smith was up there talking about it. I said, all right, now, hey, chill. Don't talk about dog Cam like that now. All right, Cam, that ain't the one. But yeah. So shout out to Cam. Shout out to Cam. All right. James Skicker, he says, no matter what, we rock with Mason. History coming back. I do like your thought process, man. Like I said, last time we seen Mason, he was balling out, man. All right. The way that he ended his tenure in Pittsburgh, his credit was the absolute highest of all the quarterbacks since Big Ben to leave Pittsburgh or to finish their season in Pittsburgh. All right. So I like that, man. Shout out to Mason. Like I said, it's going to be interesting for him, man, to see what the approach is by this team. We know they are heavily interested in Aaron Rodgers, but if Aaron Rodgers falls through, the next course of action tells us a lot about how they view Mason Rudolph. If they, bring in Russ, then they still feel like, all right, he's not good enough. We don't believe in him still. But if they wait and they go into that draft and they don't take nothing at 21 or in that first round, oh yeah, they let everybody know, oh yeah, we believe in Mason. We think he can cook. And I think if they do that, that would, for the storyline be epic for Mason and his confidence. If we're just talking about me from an NFL, like just strictly alumni, do I like the decision type vibe? I would have some skepticism about it. But at the same time, my alumni in terms of being a former Steeler, that would make me feel a little bit more optimistic just knowing how internally they're running things over there. But just one of them things right now, man. We're going to see what Mason can do. I ain't tripping on it. So y'all know the drill. Hit that like button one time for the culture. Don't forget to subscribe either if you're new to the channel. Hopefully you're enjoying yourselves as we over here talking this Aaron Rodgers, this killer Cam Hayward dropping these comments. Spicy. Hey, y'all tell you what, this Riptide Rush, hey, bro, that's a fire Gatorade, bro. Gatorade be having no flavors, bro. I'll tell you that, man. Gatorade be having a flavor. Shout out to Gatorade, man. Shout out to Gatorade. All right. Let's see. Tons of fun. Also sticking with the Aaron Rodgers convo. He says, I don't like Aaron Rodgers, but I'd rather have him at quarterback than Cam Hayward at defensive tackle. Hey, yo, I was questioning, would anybody say that? I was questioning, would anybody think that? Whoa, I can't believe you said that. Tons of fun. I'm going to start that one over again. I can't believe you said that. Hey, and shout out to y'all. Shout out that Gatorade flavor too. I do see you, Fred K. Mike Hood. Or not Mike Hood. I do see you. Was it Stephen Carpenter? Heck yeah, man. All right. John L. Hey, bro, you wild on that one. You got chill on that one, man. All right, you got chill on that. But yeah, man. I'm telling you, that Riptide, fire. All right, it's fire. Hey, look, I only keep the good. I keep the Riptide Gatorades up here in the studio. All right, so I only get the drink when I'm up here. I got these exotic flavors and stuff. I'm like, yo, which flavor is this? It's hitting. All right, I like that. So shout out. All right, but let me get back to it, folks. All right, jeez, tons of fun. You cooking over there with this comment. All right, my man, tons of fun said, I don't like Aaron Rodgers, but I'd rather have him at QB than Cam Hayward at defensive tackle. Ooh, cha. He says, didn't Cam also take his time with his contract last season? It's the fact. Cam said it. Ooh, woo. Now you're talking. Tons of fun. Now you're talking. All right, let's get into it. Let's tap in. While I'm tapping in, y'all tapping on that like button as well. Don't forget to subscribe either if you're new to the channel. Baby. So, yeah, I guess if we were simply asking league-wide, right, who's the better player at their position? Aaron Rodgers versus Cam Hayward. Yes, a lot of people are instantly going to say Aaron Rodgers. We know from a historical standpoint, Aaron Rodgers has been viewed as the best quarterback in the NFL for multiple seasons. We know he's obviously been a league MVP multiple times. He's won a Super Bowl. Has an MVP in that game as well. So there are a lot of things that would point to Aaron Rodgers being overall the better player. Now, when we talk Cam, we know multiple Pro Bowler, all pro, first round draft pick, has had playoff success. He actually never was the Steelers all time sack leader because TJ ended up beating him by like 2 at that time and then just ran away with it. But he sits at number 2 all time on the Steelers sack list as an interior D lineman. Cam is always, especially the last, 6 years now, has been viewed in that top 3 at his position. Obviously, we know when Aaron Donald was playing, he was kind of still viewed as the marquee guy. But Cam has put together a heck of a career as well. But that is part of why I can understand what you're kind of saying right there. Tons of fun about, I'd rather have Aaron Rodgers at quarterback than Cam Hayward at D tackle, just based off of position, impact, overall legacies, and things like that. But the part that I think is a little bit different when you brought up Cam taking his time with his contract last season, the difference to me was Cam was, number one, remember, he still had a year left under his thing, and that's why he was still showing up. He still showed up, doing mini camp, still was there for training camp as well. He just wasn't practicing all the way, and that was a part of it. He didn't show up for some of the voluntary stuff, but anything that mattered, he was actually there for. The other part was, he felt like he was, balling out up until he got hurt. He had outplayed the contract that he was currently on at that time. So for him, he knew that he could maximize his value and get more if he were to sit out completely or request a trade. But he didn't want to do it. He wanted to stay here. So that's the whole trying to get leverage to get more money in Pittsburgh. But he was still, like I said, under contract, and his credit was still very high. When we look at Aaron Rodgers, it's a little bit different. We're not looking at Aaron Rodgers right now and saying, yeah, dude, over the past 3 years, you've been balling, or you've been balling the past 2 years, and just this year you got hurt. That hasn't been the case. We've seen him have 2 below average years based on Aaron Rodgers standards. One, because of the injury. The other, obviously, because of, just the Jets being the Jets. So that's the part that I think to me is a little bit different. I think from Aaron Rodgers' standpoint, we're not looking at him and we're saying, yeah, we think that, you about to return to form. We think you're about to be great, 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 great. No, we're like, yo, we think you got enough left. It's different. Whereas with Cam, like you said, man, outside of that injured year, Cam had put together back-to-back double-digit sack seasons. He was balling. So that's the only thing to me that I think is a little bit different with that. And that's why I think for Cam, why he could say what he said, it still feel, confident about saying that like that, because to me, I think it's just a little bit different. And you're not telling this organization, I might sign with you. I might sign over here. I might also retire. Wait on me. That's a way different convo. Cam, it was, Cam told him in OTAs, yeah, I'm going to play. I'm not sitting out. And we was like, you kind of lose your leverage by letting him know that. But he told me, hey, I'm going to play this year. But yeah, I want to get a new contract. I want more money. I just think those are a little bit different, even though they're like same family. It's kind of like cousins versus like brothers. So at least from my perspective, man. But shout out to Rodgers, though, man. Shout out to Cam. Hey, man, sometimes you got to say what you feel, man, and feel what you say. All right. AJ Martinez also says Mason Rudolph, QB1, draft, QB2. He says Mason went 4-1. Russ went 0-5. Technically, Russ did not go 0-5. Russ was a part of the final 5 games where we lost. We forget the other games that Russ was winning. Like, they both go hand in hand, man. Remember, we said last year, throughout all of last season, Fields and Russ included, we all said the best game that we saw our offense look since Big Ben was here was Russ leading us versus the Bengals. Don't forget that part. All right, just throwing it out there. I know we be acting like, yo, Russ sucked. All he did was lose them last 5 games. That's all he did the whole time he was here. He was like, no. The ending was bad, yes, but he had a lot of highs before those final 5. All right, let's not do that. All right, but I get it. In the moment, we feel it. All right, let's see. Tons of fun also says, to all the Cam lovers, TJ needs to be captain. I mean, it's nothing wrong with TJ needing to be a captain. And trust me, man, TJ has been a captain before. I will just say this, man. And like I said, I'm not going to get into those 2 dudes because, like I said, those are my dudes. Like, I ain't never about to try to discredit one to big up the other, man. That ain't what we do. But for Cam, man, Cam is a leader. Cam is a leader of men, man. Not only is he going to show you the way, but he's vocally not afraid to put it out there as well. He wears with pride. It's not easy to be a leader in the NFL locker room, man. It is not easy to go out there and have to verbally tell you it while also having to go out there and do it on the field, man, with your play. TJ is a heck of a player and for certain he's capable of doing all those things. But for Cam, that's Cam. Just from, like I said, sharing the locker room with both of them dudes and even interacting with both of them dudes, man, on numerous occasions since being retired, man. Cam is that guy, man. No ifs, ands, or buts. And just because one player is more talented at their position, that doesn't mean that they're the better leader. You know what I mean? Like, those two things are separate, man. So I get it, but that's the reason why I vouch for Cam as captain. I'm like, yeah, he's the captain for a reason, man. Just know that, for a reason, man. But shout out to the homies, though, man. Shout out to the guys, man. And shout out to all of y'all that are here, man. Tons of fun. AJ Martinez, James Skitcut, Rex 7, Jay Farrow, X Concepts, and company. All right. In fact, man, let's do something real quick, man, because we got some time before the homie TG going to tap in with us. If y'all are open to it, of course. If you're open to it. Let's open up these phone lines for a little bit. I want to hear your thoughts. How y'all feeling about this here, Aaron Rodgers, Cam Hayward, comments, fiasco, okay? But like I said, that's if y'all want to. You know what I mean? If y'all do want to go ahead and tap in on that phone line, y'all know the drill. Hit the like button one time for the coach. And don't forget to subscribe and drop it in the comment section. Say, yep, Moats, open up the phone lines. Put it in the comment section. Open up the phone lines. If that's what y'all want, we could do it now. But if not, then, you know, I go to another topic, and we'll just wait on the homie TG. All right, I see the homie Jay Farrow. I see he said open them up. Okay. Mike Hood said open them up. All right. Let me hit the riptide one more again then real quick. Let me hit the riptide. And I'm going to drop the number one time. All right. All right, may no say less. Okay. Oh, the people have spoken. The people have spoken. All right. Well, the digits to dial, 412-346-6955. Once again, 412-346-6955. And you know the drill. I'ma call you Bidak. All right, you ain't just calling me like that because I done learned my lesson. All right, yeah. But when y'all call in, I'm about to call you right back. Yes, indeed. All right. Boom, I got the first one. Let's call you and see who this is. Nothing like a little phone line roulette. All right, here we go. Let's see.
Mr. Moats.
Talk to me, baby. Who I'm on the hotline with? You sound familiar.
This is Mike Hood, bro.
That's what I was about to say. I said, you sound real good. I should have known that was that Columbus. I should have known that was you, Mike Hood. Shout out to you first off, man. Always appreciate you rocking out with me.
Last time I called in.
Hey, man, I'm glad you're feeling better today, all right?
Absolutely.
Heck yeah, but talk to me, Mike. Talk to me. Killer Cam said, yo, I don't know how I feel about Rodgers. You either in or you out. What's your energy, man?
You said exactly how we feel, man.
Oh, okay. Okay.
That's really what it boils down to. Steelers fans ain't got time for all that drama. You know, we don't need a drama queen in town.
This is true.
You know, I think that, you know what? We've proven that Mason can get us out of the stadium.
Mm-hmm.
You know? And are we going to the Super Bowl this year?
Yes.
Gosh, I'd love to.
Look, yes.
I'd love to.
Speaking into existence.
But we don't have that franchise quarterback.
Yeah.
And Rodgers isn't it. Russ probably isn't it either. I mean, they're both older. You know, it's going to take us some time. I mean, look how long it took us between Bradshaw and Roethlisberger.
This is true. But you thinking logically. We don't want to be logical. We just want to we need a quick fix. You supposed to give me Will Howard and tell me, man, Will Howard's going to come through here and he's going to be our saving grace. He's your new big bit. That's what you're supposed to tell me, Mike. Come on, man.
I'll tell you what, I'm a fan of his. I wasn't at first. It took me a little bit to grow on him, but he's tough. He loves to, get in their face. He's not afraid to put his face in the fire. Mm-hmm. It was really funny is when he took off running one time and the turf monster got him. But, that happens to everybody.
Hey, look, happens to the best of us, all right? Happens to the best of us.
That's right. I support Killer Cam, man. I'm all on board.
All right. I like it there, Mike. I like it. Well, shoot, man, before I get up out of here.
In the chat.
Heck yeah. Salute to the gang, man. Hey, well, I appreciate you as always, though, baby. You know that, right?
Oh, I appreciate you, man.
Let's get it, man. Shout out to you, baby. Peace. All right. Like I said, the phone lines are open. I see y'all calling in. I'm gonna call you back. Let me see who this is right here. Let me just call that one back. I'm gonna just call him up real quick. Let's see who it is. Let's see whose it is. Hello.
Yo, peace.
Hey. Is this the pre-birthday boy? Is that who I'm talking to? The one that's gonna be 35 tomorrow? That sound like that one. Is that Mr. Sherilyn? Is that Sherilyn I'm talking to right now, man?
You know it, the one and only.
There it is. Shout out to Rod Dollars, ladies and gents. Shout out to Rod Dollars, man. Talk to me, baby. Talk to me. Cam said, I'm tired of waiting. He said, you in or you out? How you feeling?
That's how it is.
How you feeling?
That's what it is. Hey, what's the saying? The standard is the standard.
Big facts.
All right. We don't want to play around, man.
Come on, man.
We don't want to be waiting, especially right now during this time. Like, come on, man. We're trying to win right now.
But
man.
It's Aaron Rodgers. Remember, discount double check, the people's champ, the bad man. Come on, man.
My question is this, because I really don't be watching the ESPN and stuff like that. So, has Aaron Rodgers came out and said anything like, yo, I'm waiting, I'm on my time, like, forget all y'all right now?
So we haven't officially seen camera in his face. All the reports are just from his camp, and that camp could be him feeding it to reporters, his agent speaking on his behalf, but all the reports are saying that this is the common messaging coming from his camp, and that is that he is taking his time. He is processing through where he wants to go, who he thinks has the better offer. He's also considering retirement as well as an option. So that's So it's like you got the Vikings.
Hearing it like that.
Yeah.
Man, let him take his time. But then I know he ain't homegrown. I know he ain't full blooded. You feel me? But then we had the same type of patience with Big Ben. And Big Ben was, I'm about to retire. I'm about to come back. Oh, y'all drafted Mason. Oh no, I don't want to get Mason. I don't like
That's
Mason.
What we doing? Yeah, I like it. Yeah. He said you did it for 7.
Come on.
Oh, man.
Hey, didn't he beat 7 once upon a time?
You doing? Oh, man. Mike, you about to get us good. They gonna kick us off, man. They gonna kick us off YouTube, man. They gonna kick us off you talking like that, man. Oh, man.
I'm bad, man. I'm just being devil's advocate. I know. Hey, it's my birthday. I can do what I want for me.
Hey, shout out to you, man. Shout out to you. But yeah, you bring up some very valid points, man. And I guess, when you're talking talent, yes, Rodgers is still the best option from a talent perspective. But how long are you willing to wait? Rod Dollar, you put on the GM hat. It's no longer Omar Khan. It's you. You got the big boy GM hat. How long are you willing to wait on Aaron Rodgers? You waiting past the draft?
I'd say OTAs.
You a soldier. I like your style.
Yeah.
What they say? God give his strongest test to his strongest soldiers.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah, that'll give us time if we already done drafted a quarterback because Aaron Rodgers dragging his feet, so we probably going to draft a quarterback.
Yeah.
So we are rolling there with Mason and whoever we draft and another little free agent. You know what I'm saying? You know.
I could dig it. I could
like
dig
the squad body or something, you know. Yeah. Call Duck.
Hey, man. Hey, look, get the whole band back together. Come on, man. I like it. I like it. Yo, that's pretty dope right there, though, man. Shout out to you, right? So I know your birthday tomorrow, man. Any birthday plans? What you got on the docket, man? You only turned 35 once. Remember that.
Yeah, man. I'm just chilling though, for real. I'm gonna chill. I'm gonna go up to Columbus, man. Chill with my pops. Probably watch the Fondora fight on Saturday.
Yeah. Okay.
Howling Inferno.
Hey, look, man. Between the fight, you got March Madness this weekend. You're not gonna be short for action. All right, it's gonna be jam packed all weekend long, man.
I'll probably chill with the fam, man. Be around family.
I like it, man. Hey, just a chill guy. Respect on that right there, man. Hey, but always appreciate you tapping in and supporting the way that you do, man. You already know that, baby.
You know it, man. You know it. Be safe, be smart, man.
Hey, big facts on that, baby. Peace.
All right, peace. Peace to the chat.
There it is. Shout out to the homie Rod Dollars. Always good to tap in with him, man. All righty. Phone lines are still open and popping. All right, 412-346-6955. Once again, 412-346-6955. All righty. Look like we got somebody to call. Let's call him up, see what this is then. I ain't got no problem at all. Let's see what this is. Who is this on the hotline?
Your call has been forwarded to an automatic.
Oh, sound like that ain't gonna work. They ain't want to answer my call. That crazy. All right. Let's see. I'm called him one in. Just called him up. Let's see what you on, brother. Hello. Or not.
Hello?
What's up, yo? Who this is right here, yo? Is this Mr. Malvo? Is this who this is, man? Who this is, yo? What's up, yo?
Yes, sir.
Hey, I thought I recognized the area code. I was like, I think that's Malvo, maybe. Let's go. Well, first off, man, always good to talk with you, baby. Appreciate you tapping into the show the way that you do.
No problem.
Let's get it. All right. Well, I need to know how you feeling about Cam Hayward's comments on Aaron Rodgers. He said he tired of waiting. Either get in or get out. Do you share that sentiment?
I think Cam the man when it comes down to that line. So if the captain of the line telling you to put a hustle behind
it is the
you
captain.
know what I mean? I think it's that warning shot has been shot at this rate.
He said, listen, I done told you nicely via podcast. All right, I dropped me a little snippet on you now. Stop playing with me. It is Killer Cam, man. You don't want to make Cam mad. Don't do that.
No. I don't want to do that, man. But no, I think it's been drawn out about a week over, to be honest with you, because with his age being in the 40 and up club, you know what I mean?
Hey, shout out to the 40 and up club, Malvo. You sound in your 20s, man. You sound 25, man, but shout out to you.
I look young too, believe it or not. But no, I think it's time for Aaron to, as they say, if you can't stand the heat, get out the kitchen.
Hey, talk that talk.
Do what you got to do. You feel me?
Big facts on that, man.
Yeah.
All right, so I gotta ask then. Let me ask you then.
Yeah.
If you were to, move on, you're saying, look, I don't want to wait any longer. What is your other option? Are you a Russ guy, or are you a go to the draft guy, or are you just a man, let Mason cut it loose? What's your energy?
My energy is if we still looking for a next year Archie, as they saying, they want to go get young Manning. You need a better bridge than Mason. Mason didn't really do nothing in Tennessee. Believe it or not, he wasn't the bridge there. Why would he be a bridge for us?
This is true.
I'm saying, he wasn't a bridge there, and you got with us as the backup already. Like it doesn't, But no, I go get Russ. As many other people saying that the organization may not want Russ back. Somebody in there want Russ back. No, he gonna do what he do this season with betterness. Right. Somebody in there wants Russ. Trust me. It ain't no. He's not even that type of guy where they think he shouldn't be back. Aaron. He come with a lot of that situation. He comes with a lot.
But he nice though. You know how Aaron Rodgers when he starts slinging that rock around, man, it's a pretty ball he throw. It's pretty, Malvo. It's pretty.
Yeah, it is. I ain't gonna lie, my boy Mercedes is his big dog. I was seeing Mercedes Lewis.
Okay, yeah. Big fact. Man, Mercedes played about 30 years, didn't he? God dang.
Yeah. Mercedes still in there, yeah. Now, that's my boy, though. That's my boy. But no, AR looked good throwing it, but he can't move no more.
Yeah.
So if we had an issue with Russ' mobility, why are we not going to have an issue with his mobility?
That's facts. That's very fair. Absolutely. Now that's the next part of the convo. You be like, all right, how much you believe in this O-line? Different convo, right. Way different convo. But yeah,
yeah, I feel that.
But no, that's very legit though, man. In terms of where we are with this Rodgers situation, man, you have to question the mobility. You have to question what that will look like behind our offensive line. Not saying that we are the Jets' offensive line, but we also are. Yeah. We not the cream of the crop right now either. So yeah, that's very real. Very real. Dang, oh Malvo, come on, man. You supposed to come in here and just be like, yo, man, we got this, bro. He gonna sign. We gonna win a championship this year and everything nice.
I don't know. I'm not gonna lie, because if he's not gonna be the franchise and we're not looking for franchise this year, it really shouldn't matter who we got at that QB spot. We should just go out there and give it our best effort. But Russ would be the best effort overall because he's younger, has way more mobility. Yeah, and if he's gonna bridge, he'll be able to bridge Mason that can then bridge somebody else coming in.
Okay, man, we gotta have 2 bridges next year. I hope we don't need 2 bridges. That'd be a lot. 2 bridges a lot. That'd be a lot. Hey, yo, that'd be a lot.
Unless you're getting Shador right now, you know what I mean?
Let Mason bridge it to Shador. Let Russ bridge it to Shador. We ain't trying to go Russ bridge to Mason bridge to that. I'm like, Lord, that just feel like it's hard. That's a lot the log. Just please don't kill us at quarterback. But no, shout out on that, man. I like it there, Malvo. I like it, man. All right.
But no, that's all I got for you, though, Mo.
Respect on that, man. No, man. Respect on that. Listen, I appreciate you rocking out, man, because like I said, you one of the ones that you always locked in, always showing love, man. So I do appreciate you from the heart, baby. All right?
Yes, sir. And salute to the chat. You know what I'm saying? Great show. Keep it going.
Hey, there it is. All right, baby. Peace. Shout out to Malvo. Let's get it. All right. Shoot, man. And Mason Mania, we haven't already had TG. We gonna hit the homie TG around 9ish. He just show up to, it ain't never right at 9. So I just figured we have a little fun. You know what I mean? I was tired of just being the only one talking about Aaron Rodgers. So I figured, all right, Cam spoke on it. So why can't we open the phone lines up and let y'all speak on them as well? That's all I'm saying, all right? And I do see y'all still calling in. So let me keep the party going, okay? Sometimes it's cool to talk to y'all. Sometimes I like to hear y'all takes. It's a 757 number. All right, let's see. This is the Bro Berry. Could this be? I don't know. It's a 757. I know it's Bro Berry. You don't want to call for the 75. We're about to find out who this is. Hello.
Brother Moats, how you doing, man?
Talk to me, baby. Who I'm on the hotline with? Yeah.
This is Robert Martin, Williamsburg, Virginia.
Let's get it, bro. Hey, look, I saw the 757. I said, hold on now. Who from the crib calling in, man?
Hey,
good old Robert Martin. Let's get it, man. Hey, shout out to Williamsburg, too, all right? Yeah.
Yes, sir.
Hey, look, home in Jamestown, man. Let's get it. Yeah. Bush Gardens and Company.
Mel Gray, Marcus Haywood. Come on, brother.
Hey, Marcus Haywood. Hey, that's my dude. Yes, sir. You speak my language over there. Yeah, that's my guy right there.
Sure.
All right.
Yes, sir.
Man, you got me happy over here, Robert. So shout out to you, man. Always get to talk to another 757 guy, man. So how you feeling about hey, big facts, man. So how you feeling about this Cam Hayward and his comments on my man Aaron Rodgers? Are you also ready for Rodgers to ultimately decide one way or the other, or do you still got patience? You still chilling right now?
Well, let me tell you this way. Rodgers can stay his hind parts wherever he is. I'm ready to move on.
Let's go.
Yes, sir. Oh, let him go.
I like it.
Hey, well, my wife heard on television that we were showing interest in Aaron Rodgers. She started cussing.
No. Wifey that lost it. She said, I know it ain't that one. No, it better not be that one.
Hey, man, ain't no drama chasers here. He needs to stay where he belongs. Okay, we just need to move forward. Hey, Cam is right. Cam is dead on it.
And it's the captain, too.
Yes, sir.
Like I said, you know how I go when the captain speak, man. It's like, yo, that's the voice, man. Right. If he's saying it, he's saying it for a reason, man.
Yes, that's right.
Heck
my man volunteers, no hostages.
Hey, already.
Come on now, let's play football.
Well, let me ask you real quick, though. Let me ask you real quick, Robert. All right. Say all right, we cool on Rodgers. All right, cool, man. You don't want to be here, we don't want you here. All right.
Right.
What's your plan? We rolling with Mason? We calling Russ, or we hitting this draft up? Which direction we going?
Well, you know what? If Russ isn't asking for the world, I'd bring him on.
Okay.
Because Russ didn't do so bad, even in the 5 losses.
All right, talk to me now.
Some 3 turnovers that hurt us. And really, defense didn't show up the way it was supposed to.
Now, we ain't supposed to be saying that, but I'm with you. That was definitely a critique.
Yes.
Yeah.
We ain't supposed to be saying that.
We're not supposed to say those things.
But it's the truth. Hey, man, we don't play back the tape, okay? Defense, offense trying to make a move. Defense just hold us, give us another shot so we can make another move, and they let us down. So, but I think we know what we have in Russ. Now, we can't pay him so much. Okay, if he wants the world, then you got to stay out the street, and we rolling with Mason.
Okay. I like that. Okay. I like that. Man, you talking that talk.
I really like us drafting the quarterback maybe next year. If we can hold off.
Okay. Well, they are saying next year's class is supposed to be a lot better, a lot more options.
Yeah.
And sometimes that's the luck of the draw, right? This year, when we actually need the guy right now, it's a little light. Next year, it's like, all right, if we can make the best of both worlds, rock out this year, but still be able to tap in on one of those younger guys and not have a long-term commitment to, these 40 and up quarterbacks. Yeah, I think that would be a great spot to be in, man. But yeah, we are going to find out. Ooh, I like it though, Robert.
Yeah. Hey, look, if Rodgers want to give us a call for the league minimum, I might try. Okay, I might try.
Okay.
I ain't giving that dude no $50 million. Come on, man.
Hey, look, 50, and he said wait till around the draft. You like, bro, I ain't waiting that long now. That's a whole nother how many more weeks? I'm like, bro, I ain't waiting that long, bro. Can't wait that long. Can't do it.
Yeah. But you know what? I think the con artists and Tomlin are doing the right things. They're moving on with business.
Yeah, well, you did see the reports, right? They reached out and they said, hey, our offer is a 1-year deal now. Take it or leave it.
Yeah.
And they're going to go ahead with their plan in for a quarterback. So, yeah, I do like that part. Like, man, look, act like we matter. Act like we the Pittsburgh Steelers for crying out loud. You know what I mean? Like, when we started chasing after people, that's what I'm talking about. When we started doing this, man.
Absolutely.
When we started chasing.
That don't even sound right, does it?
No, I'm like, we doing what? You said we waiting for who? When did that become a thing? When we start wanting hostages?
No.
Come on now.
No. Hey, but whoever is the QB next season, they have to be a leader in the locker room for the offense.
Yes. Good call. Yes.
We need that in a bad way.
Absolutely.
In a bad way.
And that's been hurting us, man. We've been very young on that side. And that was the refreshing part of Russ being here is his leadership. But as a whole, I mean, we know the majority of the season he was dealing with the injury, coming back from that, and that made everything awkward. So, I'm with you, though, man. We definitely need to have that steady voice on offense, man.
Hey, look, I've been wanting to tell your boy Geek so bad. We held on the bench 5 years too long. He wouldn't want to hear that.
You know he would have lost it. You know he would have lost it behind that, man.
I know. Hey, but it's all good, man. Steeler for life, brother.
Hey, big facts on that, man. Big facts.
Hey, since 1969, since we drafted Mean Joe Green, I've been right there with him. Yeah, I'm saying.
No, man, respect on that. You were 13 back. So you've literally seen the story from its inception. You've seen it when it first came. Oh, my God. And you were old enough to appreciate it, too. Because you said 13. You was right. That's peak middle school, getting ready high school. Like, you right where you need to be to know it. Oh, man. Let's go. That's tough.
And
That's tough.
Black and gold, baby. I love them.
That's
and
tough,
I had a chance to meet Chuck Noll and
the legend.
In Orlando, Florida, at an event that Brian Gumble does for the United Negro College Fund.
Word, okay.
And Chuck Noll was there. This was in I think it was in 2000.
Okay.
2000. Yeah, and Chuck Noll was there, man. My heart dropped. I said, man, I got to go talk to him.
Come on, man. That's the guy.
Yeah, my wife and I got pictures, man. It was a great event, man.
No, I love that right there, man. And shout out to you for sharing that too, man. That's dope as heck, man. Yeah, when you talk about real OG Steeler Nation, that's what that.
Yes, sir.
That's you. That's you right there, baby. Holding it down the right way, man.
Yes,
holding it down the right way. Yes, sir.
Yeah, man. I wish I could show you my room above the garage, man. My man cave. You'll see my Rodgers in Jersey.
Hey,
You'll see my brother.
Hey, look. This what you need to do, Robert. Take a picture of it, email it into moatswinners@gmail.com, man. Anything you need to send it that way, man. I'll get a chance to check it out, man. Trust me on that one, all right? But shout out to you on that. Yeah, moatswinners@gmail.com. Heck yeah, send a picture of it. And heck yeah, man, I'll be able to tap in that way, man. But definitely appreciate you rocking out too, man, all right?
Brother, I enjoy your show, man. I enjoy your show. Love it.
Hey, let's get it, man. Appreciate you from the heart, baby. Peace.
That's it. All right, brother.
Shout out right there, man. Robert, man. Robert Martin from the 757. Boy, y'all better stop playing it here, man. Let's get it. Let's get it. Dude said he was 13 years old. 13 when we brought in Mean Joe. Man, he done rode the wave. Oh, he done rode the wave. That's fire. All right. Before we take another call, let me see when my dog TG. All right, bet. So this is what we're going to do. TG said he need 5 minutes. All right. So I believe we could take one more call. All right. So here we go. All righty. Let's see. This number literally just called me. So I'm going to call you right back, whoever you were. I don't know who you are. We're going to find out. Somebody just talk to me, baby. Who I'm on the line with, man? Because you just called us. I want to make sure I called you right back. Who I'm on the line with, man? Who's this?
Oh, this is a good old Tons of Fun.
Let's go. Tons of fun, man. Yeah. Finally, dude.
Oh, I know a lot of people want to hear me talk.
Man, let's go. Let's go. Dude, you had an 814. Was that Tampa? Where are you calling from, man?
No, that's in State College, Happy Valley.
Oh, okay, man. Shout out to Tons of Fun over there, Happy Valley, man. Let's get it. Shoot, man, we might need you on the line next year when it's quarterback talk time. All right, come draft. All right, I heard they got a guy up there. I heard it's a guy. But let's tap in. Tons of Fun. Cam Hayward, Aaron Rodgers. Where you lying, huh? Whose side are you on? Are you on patience or are you on sign now?
Honestly, whenever I'm coming in here talking about, hey, Cam needs to shut his mouth and all that, at the end of the day, it doesn't really matter. You know why? Because everybody says we're going to win now, right?
Yeah.
With Aaron Rodgers, rookie quarterback, Russ, do you think they would give us a chance?
They would have to play to their best of their ability, and then we need to have some stuff go right. You know what I mean?
This is a possibility.
Yeah. The margin for error is still small, but I do feel like that would have given us the best chance within the last 5 years. Yes.
And we all know in the whole Cam situation, we all know why he did that.
Yeah.
We all know why he said that. It's for his show. It's literally for his show.
I mean, it did get him on. It got everybody talking about it.
Yeah.
Shout out to my dog, man. When I seen Stephen A on First Take, I said, "Oh yeah, this the G code, baby. I love it. Lean into it."
Way to put your podcast on the map. Say something controversial.
You see, Michael Parsons does it every week. They be like, "Yo, Parsons talking smack about who? Oh, check his podcast out."
Exactly. And then whenever he does it, people say it's toxic. But when Cam does it, it's like, "Oh, that's our captain. Like he knows what he's talking about."
Yeah.
It's like,
because he's the captain. Yeah.
It's just like, come on. Like, I get it. Like, it's not all the way. Like, it's like I'm not saying he's a bad player. But
right.
Come on. You're at that age where, yes, your level is declining. That's understandable. You made an uproar that you want to be paid as a top 10 defensive tackle. Okay, we folded. We gave it to you.
Talk your talk, and yes, talk your talk.
Like, in that taking time, yes, he was in practice, but he wasn't with the team. He was doing his little offside shit. Like,
So I say, yo, you not fooling me. You were in there, but you was holding in. All right, you won't
like
practice
to
it.
be
It was
fair,
a hold in.
TJ did the same.
And
Yeah,
Mika
TJ
did too.
the same
Mika
thing, not
did
to be
too.
fair.
All three. Mika did too. Don't forget it. We've seen the hold in. It works. It's a little less. It's less loud. That's yeah. It's the new wave.
Right. And yeah, like this whole thing was like, yeah, Aaron Rodgers doesn't want to be a Steeler. I think we all know that.
Yeah.
You know why? Because you can't fire the head coach. You can't fire the head coach.
He can't point at that one and say, "Oh
He
yeah, you're the
also
reason."
Yeah. No exit strategies there.
But my thing is,
in all reality,
so yeah, go ahead. I would say, what you about to say?
I was just going to say, in all reality, whether you get Aaron Rodgers or not, the Steelers are still, fighting uphill.
Yes,
a battle. Yes. Whether you go with a seasoned guy like Aaron Rodgers, who, like, would I argue, maybe our best bet if we want to win now.
I was going to say, what are your top three options for win now? Is it Rodgers? Is it Rodgers, Mason? How you see it?
Honestly, you can flip a coin with any of them.
Okay.
At this point, like it's one of those things where it's like, if whatever makes you feel happy, whatever makes the Steelers feel confident, that's what they want to get. Go ahead and get it.
So I say, look, all three of them look the same. It's just Spider-Man meme them all. All right.
Yeah, if Omar Khan and Art Rooney Jr. or whoever thinks that Rodgers is the answer for a year, and go for it. Go ahead, wait for it.
Because I feel like any of this has to just be this year, right? We're not thinking Rodgers for 2 or 3 years. We're not thinking Russ for 2 or 3 years.
That's the main issue.
You know what I mean? Like, this is just a 1 year thing. Yeah.
And Rodgers at least wants 2 years or maybe even 3.
Yeah.
But we're not looking at that.
We're not doing that. Heck no.
No. So it's like, at the end of the day, it's like, yeah, like Rodgers probably will be like, hey, maybe they'll change their minds like after the draft when like guys like Dart might go to the Saints. Like, who knows if we'll take a chance on Milroe in the first round.
Ooh.
And we don't have a second round.
Mr. 437, yeah.
So it's like, yeah, we don't have time, but at the same time, it's like we don't have that many other options.
That's very true. It's very true. And we still have enough talent on our roster that keeps us in the convo of, well, you can add a couple of pieces and now you're right back there. But we're still missing the main piece, which is quarterback. And that's why it feels like we're still not close enough either. And it's like that weird like purgatory we're kind of in right now, man.
Right. And yeah, you can be like, oh, well, we got Mason Rudolph. We got a guy who knows the system.
He did save Christmas. Don't forget that. You remember that. He saved Christmas for us. It was fire.
I remember Christmas. Come on now. Is it going to be Christmas is it going to be Christmas all year?
Hey, look, just tell him every day is the 25th. All right, just pull every day is 25th. All right, Mason, it's 25th. All right, just play like that.
Do we have to get fake snow for the stadium to get him in the mood? But in all seriousness, even if you just keep Mason Rudolph, you got to think to yourself, do I feel in my heart of hearts that we're in a win now situation with a quarterback like Mason Rudolph? No disrespect to him, but in the grand scheme of things, it's like, he's at the level that we've been already running at quarterback.
Right. And if we're looking for that upgrade, that does feel like we still haven't quite solidified that just yet with Mason.
Right. And whether it's with Aaron Rodgers or a rookie that we get, you never know. Hell, it could be somebody in the 6th round that just turns to another Tom Brady. But you'll never know.
Right now, man, the way that Brock Purdy popped up, we all kind of looking around like, well, who's that next version? Who's the next, the guy that nobody expected to come out of here? But at the same time, when you're trying to, plan for a season, it's hard to bank on that happening. That's like, praying on the lottery, making a plan around. Oh, I'm gonna win. It's like,
now situation.
Heck yeah, man.
Yeah.
And that's
if
definitely
you're always
the problem
in a win now
right
situation and never in a rebuild.
Yeah.
If you're never in a rebuild situation, then how can you help your quarterback when you're already focused on the rest of your team on a win basis?
Yeah. Nah, that's legit.
It's one of the things where it's like, hey, prove me wrong. Prove me wrong.
Hey, look.
No
I'm
one
with
win
you.
the Super Bowl with Mason Rudolph.
Hey, tons of fun. I'm with you. And look, if Mason does it, we're going to all be having a ton of fun, all right? If Rodgers come here and do it, all about any of them, all right? I will be thoroughly impressed.
Is everybody's pleasure. It's all good. It's all good.
I'm with you, baby.
It's all good.
Shout out, man. Hey, look, man, how you tons of fun in Happy Valley? Man, acting like you grouchy, man. No, man, you over there having a good time. I like your energy, baby. I like your energy.
You got to find balance.
Yeah.
You got to find balance. Like sometimes, like I gotta get a little spice in my life.
Hey, I can dig that. I can dig that. Well, look, man, appreciate you rocking out and supporting the show the way that you do, man, from the bottom of my heart, man.
Shout out. Yeah, it's a pleasure. Shout out to the rest of the chat. I know you probably don't like what I say all the time.
Hey, you keep saying what you say, man. You keep fighting the good fight in that chat, baby. Keep fighting the good fight. Like I said, definitely appreciate you though, baby. Peace.
Oh man.
Shout out, tons of fun right there, baby. And if y'all were enjoying the phone lines yourselves, you got the inside. Let me name drop the inside. The Mike Hoods, the Rod Dollars, the pre-birthday boy Rod Dollars, Malvo, Robert Martin, all the way in Williamsburg, 757, and of course, tons of fun in Happy Valley. If y'all was digging the call-ins, man, hit the like button one time for the culture. And of course, don't forget to subscribe either if you are new to the channel. All righty. Let's get ready. Call up the homie TG. All righty. But yeah, y'all was funny with the phone lines. I like how y'all do y'all thing. All righty. Yeah, is that my dog in them? Is that my man them? Yeah. Shout out. Let me drop the intro real quick. I gotta drop the intro. I can't just be calling you up and not introing you the right way. I said, ladies and gents, boys and girls, I'm talking children of all ages. We joined right now by that Pittsburgh Steelers alum. We joined right now by that West Virginia, the Mountain Man. I'm talking Mr. Mountaineer, Mr. WU, the one and only TG. They say it's almost heaven over there as well. Yeah, that guy. But he's also, it was my locker mate, one half of the locker mates, the current defensive coordinator. I'm talking current, as in he punches the clock, he gets a check, he rock that green and that gold. Yeah. Current defensive coordinator of Norfolk State University. Behold the green and the gold.
Behold.
Ladies and gents, boys and girls, make some noise for Terence Garvin. Oh!
Nice.
TG. Man, you a man. Hey, bro, I'm trying to tell you, bro. I see you in Norfolk State. I see you in the back. Yeah, bro, they got the Norfolk State rap. It was a Norfolk State like March Madness t-shirt they got on in the background over here. All right, man, I can't make it up. Nice. Hey, shout out to the gang and then shout out to the crowd, man. All right, shout out to the crowd, man.
Boys and the girls.
Hey, man, look, we got action. All right, how you want it? I'm excited for both of them. All right, I got my green and gold on all weekend. Let's get it.
What a time, man. Behold. Let's get to it.
Yeah.
I believe. I believe.
Yeah, it's most definitely gonna be a vibe out there this weekend, man. Shoot, I mean, some of these games already starting tonight, man. Or actually yesterday. UNC had the big win yesterday, man. Shout out to them boys.
Man, Alabama State pulled out March Madness.
Yeah. Look, you right at Alabama State. They for the culture. Yeah, we rock with them. We rock with them down there. Facts.
State, March Madness.
Heck yeah, man.
March Madness.
Hey, gets no better. Heck yeah. But look, speaking of, March Madness, there is some madness going on amongst Steelers Nation because the captain spoke. The captain don't talk much, but the captain spoke, bro.
But when he speaks, he speaks.
Come on, man. Captain went out there and said, look, bro, you either with us or you are not with us. I'm not doing the darkness. Yeah, we ain't on none of that, broski. You're either here or you're not.
Yeah, come get down.
Now, TG, I'd have had the phone lines open for the past 40 minutes before you done called in. I wanted to hear what the congregation had to say, what the people, Steelers Nation. Some of them were very supportive of Cam and his stance, but then there were some others. They were like, "Yo, Cam, you got to chill, bro." So don't make him mad, Cam. Chill, bro. He might change his mind, Cam. You got to chill, Cam. Chill. Just shush.
Nah, I don't think it's that.
I'm just saying, bro. So
I think you feel a little bit. You don't just feel like Mason can't get it done. That's not the feel, you know.
Mm-hmm.
You don't feel like Mason just can't get it done. You know?
But you don't feel like he just can't get it done either, is what you said.
I mean, you just don't feel like he's it's like, is that what we're going with? You know?
like we believe in him to an extent.
I believe in Mason. I don't think Mason's a bad quarterback.
That's what I'm saying. To an extent, you believe in him. Yeah.
I think he gives you everything that these young boys out here is giving you in the draft.
Mm-hmm.
You know,
I believe in that.
I see, you know, I see the Milrows.
Mm-hmm.
Even the Jackson, and I think Jax is. I think Ole Miss. I think that's the guy in the sense if we going with any of these guys.
Okay. Because I was gonna say, man, if you're comparing Mason to the quarterbacks coming out. How do you feel if we saw Mason versus Cam Ward? Who do you like?
I like Cam Ward.
Mason versus Shador. Who do you like?
I like Shador.
Mason versus Jalen Milroe. Who you like?
Yeah, what do you want to run? Now you're talking.
It's Arthur Smith. We running Arthur Smith.
Mm-hmm. Man, I like Mason.
Okay.
But I like Milroe. I like what Milroe can do.
So which one do you like, Mason or Milroe? Which one you like?
What are we? I mean, that's
which one do you like? Yeah.
Are we doing it today?
Yeah. Which one you like?
You know, today I like Mason. But totality, I like Milroe.
Okay. Now that's real. That's real. Because I'm stuck between them two the same way. Because I'm like, am I leaning into the first 6 games Justin Fields approach, or am I doing the Russell Wilson approach? I think that heavily depends on which. You know, that's going to tell me which quarterback I kind of went out there, you know?
When do you want to do it?
Yeah.
You want to do it today?
Yeah.
Or you want to do it? You know?
Okay. Let's keep going, though. Mason versus Will Howard.
I like Mason.
Okay. You brought up Jackson Dart. Mason versus Jackson Dart. How you feel?
I like Jackson.
Okay. So right now, it sounds like 3 and a possible is who you like over Mason.
Mm-hmm.
And if 2 of those guys are being talked about being top 10 picks, yeah, Mason is just as great an option as the last one in there. I mean, I think we on the same page with that. Yeah. Heck yeah. Yeah. And honestly, I mean, I feel the same even with the names you brought up. I'm not as high on Milroe. I think he has a lot of the athleticism, but you know how, like, the Anthony Richardsons, the Joe Miltons of the world, they scare me. I'm not fans of those dudes, but you like them, right? And that's why I was like, I could get that. Whereas for me, I'm a little bit higher on the Will Howards, the Jackson Darts, the more of the, I can see that translating to the next level just a little bit more common than, you know, the athlete that has all these traits, but he's very raw and that just developing. You know what I mean? I just feel like we don't have as much of a track record for that. But the flip side is, we've seen when those guys do figure it out, they change your franchise. Like, no ifs, ands, or buts about it. They change your franchise. They affect the conference, not your division. They affect your conference. Like, yeah.
They change the program.
Yeah, bro. So that's the part that it's like, I get that, you know what I mean, with Mason. But bringing it back full circle, all of those guys that we just named, Mason included, how do they stack up compared to Aaron Rodgers in 2025?
I like Aaron. I like Aaron for his brain, what he give you above.
Yeah.
I like Aaron whip. It's still the arm. He give you that glimmer of hope at the end of the season. He started to look like Aaron again. If he can move a little bit. I just don't think he got the right to take all this time. Like, and I get because he's Aaron.
He don't have the right?
He has the right to.
It is Aaron.
Let me not say that.
It's like,
Let me not say that.
It's Rodgers, baby. Come on now.
Aaron Rodgers.
This
like,
Mr. You know this Aaron. This is him. You know this him,
he's
bro.
He's top 3 quarterbacks in the league.
I was
like,
that's
him. history. That's him. Like I love him.
Like yes.
Like I want him. You know what I mean? Like I'm
until
seeing,
Mahomes came around, talent wise, we were always like, it's him. Like Brady's the winner, but it's him, bro. Like what?
This time last year, I was one of the main ones. Like he's number one quarterback in the league, and I still think he's
that's
everything.
him. Like let's
him.
Don't fall for all the antics. Don't allow that.
I just think where he's at, it's like, come on, like come be him. You know, like what it's like to be him. He's won a Super Bowl. He's been part of the run. So he got to get in there, like especially to a new program, you know. So it's kind of like for what you just can't wait. You can't wait to the last minute because somebody's gonna be left standing there. Yeah, and people can't sit there and wait on him.
They get anxious, bro. They'd rather sign a Russ. They'd rather sign like you seen a Mason. They'd rather go to the draft, or you even saw what Minnesota said.
JJ McCarthy.
You seen it?
Bring Mason.
I'd much rather know. Like
I can't wait. I need to know.
It's the not knowing.
Like, I'm not. That's that he don't have the right. Like he has the right to do anything he wants to do. Because
he's proven so much at this level, and even like you said last year, being one of his worst seasons. His worst season is still a nice season. His worst season was still one of the all-time best Jet seasons. Like, it's Aaron Rodgers. Like, you know what I mean?
Yeah. That's Uncle Aaron. Let's get out
of the like, come on, man. What do you say? Yo, Chicago, I own you. Like, come on, bro. Like, this Mr. Discount double check, bro. Come on, man.
He's like that fifth-year senior, though. Like, bro,
he is. He the super senior.
I got this freshman that I'm bringing in here, and he's nice, but we need to know. So we can.
He say, "Yo, is it your show, or are we turning the keys over to the 5-star to the recruit, man?"
Because like we'll wait on you.
Yeah, and honestly,
we'll wait on you.
At times I'm torn between the wait. At times I'm like, "Nah, don't wait." Then I'm like, "It's Rodgers.
It's Aaron
Rodgers, bro." 2 years ago, before he went to New York to the Jets, what was we all saying? Hey, look, bro. Hey, look, bro. We ain't tripping if you ain't tripping. Hey, look, bro. You trying to pull up? What's up?
They never forget.
Hey, look. I'll do you one better. Heck, when Ben was still here, if you remember, on the back end before we drafted Kenny Pickett, it was a little bit of talk of, hey, yo, you might go and get that one. Yeah, all right.
I think he would look good in it.
Sorry.
He's the one. Like, it's just like, come be the one.
Yeah.
It's kind of like that person, like you get mad at him for making you wait. Like, come on, man. Like,
but then they say good things come to those who wait. And if is he worth the wait? Do you think he's worth the wait?
I think that's what Pittsburgh's saying. They like, yo, we got Mason on our just in case.
Come on, bro.
We'll take this thing all the way to the draft. We're comfortable. We'll play that much roulette. Like, we'll sit on it.
Because I'm just like, yo, like, if you're the Steelers right now, you have to feel like you got 85% of what you need. But that final 15% is a lot because it's your QB. You're like, bruh, we got to figure this out. You got to figure this one out.
I think he can take you down to the draft. That's why you get mad at him.
That is so sick, though, bro. To the draft. TG, like, I do not want to be calling you for the next 2 weeks talking about, hey, bro, we still on Aaron Rodgers watch, bro. How you feeling this week, man? What's the word, bro? You still got we done had Deshaun Elliott say, yo, stay at the retirement home. We don't want you. We got Killer Cam saying, bro, either you here or you not. I'm just like, bro.
That's that, what do you want to do? Like, what do you want to do?
And you know, hey, look, we retired guys, but you know them active boys, you feeling some type of way. Bro, why you playing like that, bro? You think you nice than all of us? Like, you that nice? We just got wait on you. No.
300.
Come on, man. And you know Cam over there, like, hey, bro, this my team. This my city. I'm homegrown here, but we ain't waiting on that. No.
I just don't. And I'm with don't scare him off. I get that, too. Don't scare him off.
Hey, because you talk too spicy for everybody over here. Man, we don't want him, we don't need him, we don't need him. Then what you think he gonna say? Bro, I'd rather go somewhere else then. I'm cool.
I don't feel love.
Yeah, and it's like, man, we ain't trying to do that either. That's more of that pride and ego kind of walking us into something that we ain't trying to do either. It's like, let it play out. But I get the frustration. The longer you wait, the more you're going to get those type of rumblings. And I just think that's hard to deal with, man. You know that they man, it's just tough. Because now you're not even going to feel good about it if he does decide to sign here. We're going to have so much of this, like, I'm tired of waiting. It kind of like loses its flair a little bit, doesn't it?
I think he should just know we love him. Bro, do you watch, it's almost like, it's
my dog said, like, just know that we love him, okay? Just know that I don't feel the way that my friends feel, okay? We love you over here, all right? They're going through some things. They're processing some things, all right? I don't feel that way. You can take as much time as you need, okay? We're fine waiting with Mason, all right? We're fine waiting, yeah.
Man, we'll wait. We're comfortable here. We getting our routes. We getting our time in together. The baseball's
we letting Mason get real acclimated. Mason, get acclimated to the city, man. All right, you remember your shortcut, man.
The videos got to come out in a minute. Let him see them
you know the video got, bro. Yeah. You know how that thing gonna hit in slow mo. You gonna see that rotation in slow mo. You like, oh man, it's so gorgeous. Look at how he just flicked the wrist, man.
But he need to see Megatron and Megatron Jr. down there catching it. He's like, all right, that look all right. Yeah.
That DK when they do the slow-mo and warm-ups and he's just jumping up in shirts and shorts, you like, bro, he got a 50-inch vertical. God, dog. Yeah. Yeah. Come on, man.
You know
hey, look, that
tight end weapons.
Get the low camera angle on him. All right, shoot it low to high so everything a little bigger. Come on, man.
It's really all there. You got everything you need. It's all there.
That's what I'm saying.
All you gotta do is come in and drive the car.
That's it. And you know how to whip it though. That's the other part. Like Mason can just drive it, but you can whip it. Yeah.
The faster he come in and say I'm in, the more they can turn their attention to let me go get that running back on you.
All right. Or if Rodgers like, yo, I want this particular weapon as well. Now we can actually go do that. Yeah. But the longer you wait, the more of a bond you put everybody in right now, man.
And that's why I say he can't do that.
Yeah.
That's why I say that. You can't run that card like that because it's like people need to know. People need to know.
But it's Rodgers though. And if Rodgers feels like, man, I'm more important than your plan. I'm more important than that running back. Because if I come to your program, let's be real. You know what I do. You know what I bring. You know my impact. You see my track record. Mm-hmm. So do you need to know today that you going to pick this running back or are you willing to wait on me? Am I worth it to you? And I can see Rodgers having that mindset. I could definitely see the Steelers being like, hey, bro, you know what? We ain't tripping. I ain't tripping on that running back. Hey, look, I'll find one. Would you say TG is a deep draft anyways, right? I get one of them backs in the 5th round, man. I ain't tripping on that at all, man. Give me I give me a Jaden Blue. I get me find me somebody like that, man. I give me a Brashad Smith around there. I get one of these backs. We'll make it work, yeah. Mm-hmm. Hey, go. All right, hey, shout out to Rodgers, man. Shout out to Rodgers. We are going to see. Because I'm trying to think, man. All right, no longer Rodgers. If we're just simply shifting it to now these draft quarterbacks, right? We obviously saw where Jalen Milroe ran the 4.37 40 at the pro day. Coach Tomlin and company also met with him. Typically, those are tea leaves that, all right, Steelers got a little bit more interest in a particular player. Mm-hmm. Does the 4.37 move your needle any? Does that open up your eyes a little bit more to him? The Coach Tomlin taking the time to have a meeting with him, take him out to dinner. Does that, potentially change your perspective on Milroe?
But I think that's coming. I don't think he did anything surprising.
Ooh, okay.
I think everything he did is what we knew he was. Like, he's a mutant. He is a mutant.
4.37 is different though, TG. You know that.
He's a mutant. He's one of those. He's a mutant as Alabama. He can fly as a cannon. He's one of those. If you could just get him to do the right decision making, And I don't think he's a bad decision maker. Like, it's interesting to see.
So why you don't want him then? You just saying all this other great things about him. Oh man, he's fast. He got the big arm. He went to Bama. It ain't terrible decision making. It's all right decision making. It's like, yo, so what's the knock then? Why don't you want him then?
I think he's better than Anthony Richardson was.
Thank God. Because you like AR and I don't see that, bro. I do not see it. Oh my God. Oh my gosh.
I just don't love him. I don't love him. I like him a lot though. I like them a ton. You know, I want to love them.
I know. It just looks toxic. Every time I see them come, like, yo, y'all are heartache, bro. Y'all look like a fun time until it's not. That's what y'all look like, man.
It look like this could not be a good time.
Yep. Like I should not be here. All right, I should not be doing this. But you know what? Like that's what I look like when I feel like when I'm looking at them quarterbacks like that, man. I just yeah.
Not all of them, but
a lot of them. Because I mean, yes, it's more that don't hit than the ones that do. For every Lamar, Kyler Murray, we're gonna name a lot more ones that don't always, develop that dual threat part of it, right? Yeah. But shout out to these quarterbacks in this here offseason that we are enduring right now. Who would have thought, man? 7 leave and it instantly becomes quarterback for the next however many years now, man.
That's how it is.
And counting. Like, it used to be we used to have boring off season, TG. You know that. We used to never talk. Like, yo, free agency, what's that? We don't sign people. Quarterbacks, we don't care about those guys. Now it's like every year, bro.
Who cares? It's hard. It's hard to find the guy. Once you find the guy, that's why the guy is the guy.
Yeah. Nah, that's real life, man. That for certain is real life. Lastly, though, with Cam's comments, do you feel specifically with him being the messenger, it was cool, or shouldn't have said anything at all like that?
I think Cam can speak. Cam represents this side. Like, yo, we're not really playing with you. Come on and make a decision. You know what I mean? Cam reps this side. Like, I think you can do that. It got to be another side. Like, they're in there talking in a sense. Like, man, what are you doing? Like,
but I just feel like, how like some people might look at it as, man, when you publicly put that out there, though, you open up the door for it to be tension. If he does show up, now it's like, all right, did he take these comments the wrong way? Did he feel, ruffled by that? Is that something? No. You're not worried about that? Okay.
It's all love. You're wanting. Just come show us you want us to.
Ooh, okay.
I think it's like that. Like, want to be appreciated too. Show us you want us to.
No,
like, we're here to win per se. We're here to win. We're in the business of winning. Show us you love us too. Like, show us you'll buy in.
All right. I like it then. I like it. All right. So I got to ask you then, man, next up, we did have a in-house guy pull back up to us. Shout out to that one, man. But inside the trenches, Isaiah Loudermilk, the milkman. Nice. Obviously, we know this is, let's see, he's, actually, let me pull up. This is his 5th season now coming up. Yeah. About to say
he got drafted.
Yeah, heck yeah, man. Out of Wisconsin, man. Like I said, 5th round dude. It wasn't his 5th round, man, when get him all the way just to make sure we doing the homie some justice over here.
You think he went?
I want to say he was either 5th or 6th, right? Yeah.
Mm-hmm. That's long hair, don't care.
You already know. Heck yeah, 2021 draft. Yeah, 5th round, 156th pick overall. Heck yeah, out of West Elk High School. Shout out to that.
I think that's dead. You give the guys, getting guys for the Cam treatment. Like, you don't want to kill Cam off.
Yeah.
You're giving guys who can step in and give quality reps. Rotational guys who can help. He's a good player.
I mean, shoot.
He played around with one.
Well, I was gonna say, man, even last year you saw him be a part of the rotation. You saw him played in all 16 games, and in that process, man, still gave you 17 tackles. Like I said, not a ton of other stats had the pass deflection, but as a whole, the thing that stands out with Isaiah is the fact, like you said, man, he can play the run. He gives you a consistent body, and when you're just thinking about the group, right? Because that's the other part when we're looking at our interior D line. It's like, man, all right, we love Cam, but we did move on from Larry Ogunjobi. We do feel really good about right, but we still do feel good about about Keanu Benton, right? So it's like it's certain players in there that we're like, okay, these are good guys. But when you talk about Loudermilk's a guy that, man, if you had to play a game tomorrow, if you had to start a game tomorrow, He is a guy that could
him.
play for you. You're going to trust him. Absolutely. Absolutely. And that's the thing to me that kind of stands out with him. It's like, man, Loudermilk, Cam Hayward, Keanu Benton. Could I get out of a stadium with that? Yes. Could I play a game tomorrow with that? Yes. And we know that's what the Steelers want to do just roster wise. You know what I mean? When they're talking about going into the draft, they never want to go into the draft feeling like, man, we don't have a starter here. We got to worry about this here. It's like they're not going to have to deal with that at all. You know what I mean?
You're comfortable.
Heck yeah.
That's okay. You're cool there.
Well, shoot, low key.
I think that's cool.
Well, and
I think that's a solid piece, you know?
Well, and I was gonna say, I also think from a competition standpoint, guys like Montravius Adams, right? Guys like Daniel Equali, who we talked about last show. It's like, man, those dudes also are going to be pushed. Those dudes are also going to be able to, like I said, help with the competition, so we can find out, man, who's the nicest of this group, right?
The boy they signed today is he's a little bit of a pass rush.
Oh, you talking about from oh my goodness, let me bring his name. I'm about to butcher his name real quick. All right, here we go. Izezi. Hold on. Usesi Otomeho. Yeah, I think that's how you say it, bro. Yeah.
Nice.
Shout out to Usesi Otomeho. All right, respect on that one. But yeah, good size on him too, man. 6'5", 282. Definitely more of the lean body type though.
But don't like majority of the African players that I know, they get after it. Like you know what time it is. You know, so it's like, you know, we'll see. Put on for the culture in a sense.
No, I'm with you on that. And shoot,
play hard guy. Plays hard.
And I was gonna say, even in the small sample size last year, we know he spent a lot of time on practice squad, but he did get a couple of games with the Jaguars. Man, gave you 4 tackles and a half sack in that process, man. Like 2 QB hits, you feel me? Like dudes for certain going to go get it, man. Heck yeah.
Plays hard. Like that's what you're looking for. Guys who play hard. You know? Play hard. So I like it. I'm not mad at that.
All right. Let's get to my next one. And shout out to that one, man, too, man. All right. Because, yeah, I was hoping that you was going to be able to say his name without me being the one butchering the name like that. Because I for certain was going the wrong direction. I'm like, Lord. All right. Let me see. Oh, that's right, man. I haven't had a chance to talk to you yet since we found out with my man Cooper Kupp where he was going, man. So yeah.
I called that.
You low key did though, didn't you? Because I was like, bro, we for certain. Yeah, I was like, it's been a minute since we talked, and yeah, him going out there. Was it Seattle now, huh? You said he was a West Coast dude. You did call that part, which I am not a fan of. I'm not a fan of the fact that you call him a West Coast dude because I told you I wanted him here. I was like, yeah.
I didn't think you fit here.
Why not though? I don't see how you felt that way, bro.
I think he's more. I truly think he's for one of the West Coast dude.
What makes him a West Coast dude, man? He ain't no West Coast dude, man.
Everything about him is West Coast.
Hey, look, he belonged to the black and gold, man. I thought he would have fit here perfectly. About to say tough dude, man. Could run routes, combat, all that, man. Proven pedigree. Come on, man.
Hines Wardish, but
yeah.
Not really. A little bit different. He's more of a slot. Like he's a slot.
He's a big slot, but he's a big slot that kills you though. He kills you in the big slot move though.
Kills you in the slot. But it's not a team for the. It's not built for that slot. That person. It's never been that person. I haven't seen that person get off yet. I've never seen that.
I'm trying to think because Juju to an extent was probably the closest to that. But even with him, we never like weaponized it like that. Like you look at how LA treats Kupp, man. It's like, yo, we're trying to do you dirty inside out. Like that's what we looking to target. You know what I mean? But yeah, you're right. We've never operated like that. But with a guy like Kupp, though, it's like, yo, he's talented enough to promote you doing that, though. And that's the part for me where I'm just saying, why couldn't we adjust? Why couldn't we evolve to that, you know?
I'm with you. But I haven't. That's just not the offense is more. It's built like DK is perfect.
He is, but I think that's why we
know,
went and got DK though. You know what I mean? Like
I think those are the personalities of go win.
Yeah.
Go win. You know. Let me see you go win this 1-on-1.
Hey, look, we all know DK and GP more than capable of doing that, man. Both of them dudes right there, man. Heck yeah, man.
Like you got guys that's like, man, go win that.
Yeah.
You know?
I like it.
They expect that to be won. Like, those are the conversations.
Nah, respect. But like I said, I had to ask you about my man Cooper Kupp, like I said, because, we had definitely talked about him beforehand. And when I seen it, I'm like, yo, man.
Everything about him is West Coast.
It wasn't even crazy. It was like the numbers, everything looked good with it.
He went to college in Washington.
Yeah, he did. Good call.
Office.
Yeah.
West Coast good.
Yeah, I suppose. I still don't like it, but I suppose.
I think that stuff matters, though, more than anything. Like, I do. I think that matters.
Cause hey, look, that'd be the first thing I feel like it matters more for West Coast guys. I don't feel like it matters like that for the East Coast dudes. I feel like, man, we won't look at a dude in San Fran and be like, oh, man, I ain't taking him. He's a Georgia guy. He's an Atlanta guy. It's like, nah, bro, he boy from the South, man. He could get after it. We ain't tripping on
crazy.
that.
I think Georgia guys, like guys stay on the coast. It happens. Look at it.
I think it happens indirectly. I don't think it's this intentional, like, yo, you trying to stay home. Because if that's the case, man, you never go out to Seattle. I never go out to AZ. You feel me? Like, we ain't tripping on going out there because we feel like our game travels.
But I think you get out there. I think you end up out there in the sense of your business. But I think your starting
is that a preference? He said we'll prefer to go out west.
I think your starting spot is a little bit of where you're from.
That's real. Oh man, that's real. Yeah, because I was for certain like, I mean, it would have been cool to go out there for work, but I definitely would have preferred East Coast the whole time. Like, you just keep me right here. Just New York, Pittsburgh, DC, North Carolina, like just right in that area. All right, yeah. So I can dig it. I can dig it. All right, man. Before I go though, or before we get up out of here, not sure if you're on these guys yet, but I know with the college kids, man, especially from last season, you typically know these dudes. So I just wanted to get your thoughts to see if you had tapped in on them. But what you think about the running back from SMU, Brashad Smith, man?
Brashad Smith.
He was number 1 down there. I don't know if you remember him. But I say had a little speed on him. Yeah, smaller guy.
Smaller dude.
Elite catching out the backfield, man. But like could go. Man. You know what I mean? Like one of them dudes make you miss, could put the foot in the ground, get north and south.
I know you're talking about.
Mm-hmm.
That's he's a fast dude.
Yeah.
He's kind of a get out. He's a get out. He's a little not gadgety, but fast.
Yeah.
You know, that make.
Yeah, he got that. Like, because I was watching him a little bit earlier today. I was like, yo, let me see how TG feel about this dude, though, man.
I think you like guys like that. They can make you miss. He can make you miss in space.
Mm-hmm.
If I remember him from what not to say I don't remember, I know, but he got good vision.
Yes.
He got real good vision.
Mm-hmm.
You know, he finds the holes pretty well. Fast guy.
Mm-hmm.
Like those fast guys are always fun. Fast guy.
Swear, I feel like you took my notes. My dog said, yo, he got good vision. I literally got over here. I was like, yo, nice feet, vision, good burst, top end speed, and my man could catch. But yo, I really was liking him. I'm like, yo, that's a nice little option. Another little.
That's another.
But he's small though. But he's small though. He's 5'10", $196 though, bro. That's my only. I'm like, when we're talking about the Najee part, Najee was a grown man, bruh. Them extra 20 to 30 pounds matter. That's all I'm saying, man. Like, Najee didn't stepped on that scale at 240, bro, and you like, yo, that's a grown man. Like, that's a long day at the office. 196, I'm just like, yo, it's flying. Like, you watch it move, I'm like, yo, it looks good, but that's my only concern. I'm like, yo, do you think at this, like in today's NFL, that, 5'10", $196 frame can be one of your main dudes, or do you think they're just committee guys?
I think that's a little committee-ish.
Yeah, same.
a little bit committee-ish. You just bought that in here, though. You just got that with the boy from Philly.
See, I low-key feel like I like Brashad a little bit more than Gainwell. I think he got a little bit more juice.
Yeah, he's swaggy. He's swaggy, a little bit Tavon-y.
See, you and Tavon. Okay. I was like, look. You say Tavon. I was like, yo. Oh no, this is like the Naeem Hines type. Like he gave me some of that little not as big as the Latavius Murray, but like that like longer frame could get with it, man. Yeah, I ain't see Tavon. Like Tavon was special, bro. You think he was Tavon?
I don't like that Latavius Murray. I don't like that.
Okay, but you see Tavon? I don't like Tavon was special.
Tavon was special.
Yeah, I'm like, I see nice. I don't see that. Like Tavon, that was like a different category, bro. Yeah.
You don't see that? He got a little.
He got some of the I can make you miss in a short area, Tavon, but I don't see like Tavon. Like Tavon.
You don't see that music coming.
Chill. Tavon, like you can't say certain names, you throw off the whole comp. You feel me? I'm just like, hold on. You say Tavon. I'm like, hey, bro, hold on. Hold on, bro. Tavon mixtape, like, it's Tavon mixtape, bro. It's famous. You feel me? Like, yeah. You catch what I'm saying, bro? Like, don't do that to him. No, respect on that. And the other back I was going to ask you about, I don't know if you guys saw him either, was, like I said, my man from Texas, Jaden Blue. He was the other guy I was watching. Yeah. Bro, I felt like they both kind of like the same, man. But tell me what you see when you see Jaden, man.
That's speed.
He flying.
That's speed.
He flying.
Yeah, that's that Texas speed.
You know Texas fast.
That's that Texas speed. He kind of different, though. He's not so much like how you say Tavon in the sense of bake. He's not so much bake. He's more Texas speed. Like,
when I get going, it's like the 200. Yeah.
Man, I'm here, I'm there.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I'm here, I'm there. You with me? Like, I'm gone. So
he could catch too. That's the other thing I like, man.
That's what he is. He's like a not to be like truly a Texas running back. Like, get out the backfield, go give you some work.
Hey, look, you're not sitting here to block nothing. You free releasing every time, man. Yeah, he gonna cover you today. All right, and he gonna have to catch you. All right, I'm getting to you early. Go run. Yeah.
You out. You here to work. You got speed. Is he from Texas or is he probably from Texas?
He low key might be. I'm gonna see if I can pull him up real quick. Hold on. But I say because he definitely might be. Let's see. Where is he from?
Texas field.
All right. Where is Jaden from? Yeah, Houston, Texas. Houston, Texas, bro. Let's see. He's a former 5-star or former 4-star recruit from Houston. Played at Klein High School. Had 1,600 yards as a sophomore. 2,100 yards as a junior, and then sat out his senior year for preparation. God,
nice.
Yeah.
One of those.
My man ran the 100 to 200. He has a 10.71 100-yard time, and he did that as a junior as well. God dang. Okay, yeah, it's levels to it.
It's one of those.
Dude say, yo, he gave you 21 as a junior and set out for the preps. Yo. Whoo, special, legendary. God, dog.
What we doing?
God dang. All right. Okay. Whew.
It's hot.
I didn't know he was going to do that. I didn't know that was... The 2,100 threw me off.
I threw you.
I say, yo, is this a junior? TG, you know 2,100 yards is a lot of yards to run from, bro. You know that's a lot of yards, bro.
A lot of running.
And then to see you sit out, I'm like, yo, you real deal. You really, really like that. So I like that, man. So shout out to the dude, man. Shout out to Jaden Blue. And shout out, like I said, man, to Brashad Smith, man. Like I said, those are the running backs that just, I was kind of peeping in, man, checking them out earlier. So always good to tap in with you on those dudes, man. But shoot, man, what you got, man, before we get up out of here on the back end, man? Anything left?
We love Aaron. You're sticking with the Aaron.
Say, Aaron, we don't be mad with us, Aaron. All right, we on your team. We team Aaron over here, man.
I think the team's about, in a sense, complete. Like I think they got what they need. You know,
Yeah.
I would say that. They got what they need. They really need that quarterback or just that finishing, come finish it up. So I think this would be a good spot for him. You know,
Mm-hmm.
I think him understanding that this would be a good spot for him, but it's best not to wait. Like make it the good spot. You know, let it be what it's supposed to be.
Well, look. Hopefully next time when I talk to you, we will already have this answer. All right. Hopefully next time when I talk to you, we'll be like, yep, we got our quarterback. It's him. It's that bad man. He's come back from the darkness, and now we'll be reacting to how everybody's reacting to said comments. All right.
I feel that.
My dog, man. Well, shoot. Before we go, I guess I gotta ask you who you have winning March Madness. By the way, man, who's your team?
I'm a Duke guy.
Hey, young Cooper Flag. I hear you.
I'm Duke through and through. I'm rocking with him.
Okay.
I believe. On the girl side, I'm rocking with her. Dawn.
Who'd you
I
say?
think Dawn will get it. I'm rocking with Dawn.
Oh, little South Carolina. All right. Shout out to Don Stadium gang, Cox and them, man. I could dig it.
I got Norfolk getting some big upsets.
Hey, give me the green and gold getting out of round one. I hate to be you, Florida. I hate to be you. I got them getting out of round one, baby. Let's get it, man. All right, my dog. Well, shout out to you then, baby. Shout out to you. Hey, look, like we always say, man, we'll spin the block, do this again next week, man. Sound good?
My dog,
man. Peace. All righty. Hopefully y'all enjoyed the homie TG tapping in with us for a little bit tonight. If you did, hit the like button one time for the culture and subscribe. Of course, if you are new to the channel. Like I said, always a good time when the homie is rocking out. It was funny too, man. I'm over here. I'm like, yo, is my daughter texting me? And she's texting me because it's March Madness bracket. She's like, Dad, I gotta finish my bracket. I'm like, yeah, baby girl, you got it, man. Keep going, all right? So shout out to her on that. But just let me tap in real quick. All right, just kind of working. Yeah. Cut up with my homies over here. Shout out to y'all, man. All righty, let's see what do we have on the back end before we get up out of here. David Decker said he has 11 brackets. God, dog. It's like that. I'm telling you, I literally got a couple of hours, man, before I got to finish my bracket up, man. I'm a Duke guy too, though. So trust me, I definitely get with TG's on talking that Duke thing. Obviously with Cooper Flag, the whole you injured, are you gonna make it back? You playing? What's the status? Obviously, I have my concerns with that. And yeah, Florida's definitely hot right now. Shout out to Florida, man. But yeah. When in doubt, I'm always rock with Duke. That's just been the team that I've been with since I was a little kid. Me and my pop, we always go against each other for some reason with our sports teams. He was Redskins, I was Cowboys. He was UNC, I was Duke. He's Red Sox, Yankees. It's weird. I don't know why. It's always just weird like that, all right? I love him, all right? So that's what I'm roll with. And then on that women's side, yeah, Don Stud is not a terrible selection. Juju Watkins and USC is not a terrible selection either. But I got to stay true to me. I'm big time UConn fan the same way I'm a big Duke fan, all right? Been loving UConn since Diana Taurasi. That was my favorite player. That was my lady hooper, all right? So shout out to her. But yeah, man, I got to still rock with UConn. So Paige, let's get at it, man. Gino, I'm rocking with them, all right? All righty. And then I guess to wrap it up, oh yeah, Steelers Road Warrior, super competitive in the household, man. But wouldn't have it any other way, all right? But we also had tons of fun, man, coming through on the back end, dropping 2 upper room memberships. So we do appreciate you, man, from the bottom of our heart, man, not just rocking out, calling the show, being supportive the way that you have been tonight and throughout the years, but also, for you paying it forward, being a rock star at life. So to those 2 individuals, welcome to The upper room. Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. But that will conclude tonight's show. So hopefully y'all had a blast. Like I said, if you did, hit that like button and don't forget to subscribe. Stay safe out there wherever y'all gonna be at this weekend, man. Watching these games, man. The women's and men's tournament sparking off. So definitely enjoy yourselves with that, man. But like I said, man, y'all stay safe and appreciate you as always. And until next time, baby. Peace.